Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman. My favourite character.
I love Batman.
Hit him with the double whammy. Alright, kids. Welcome back.
He's not going to hear this.
That's true. Doesn't matter. Alright, kids. Welcome back to We Are the Night. The Batman podcast. Wow. Anyway, I have Phil joining me, as always. She loves fire. Fire! Fire! It is. That's right. And today we're going to be doing part 2 of our 2-part Firefly series. This time from Detective Comics 714 and 715. The very sneaky guest star. Something a little extra for Lil. All right, and we'll talk some new books, but there weren't a lot of bat books this week. What?
Everybody's spending their money at Comic-Con, though.
Hopefully, yeah. All right, so.
Doubt it. Just trying to be nice.
I mean, do they still do the same attendance? I mean,
no. COVID really killed everything. A lot of the smaller cons have taken the torch and run with it.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure
like I said before, D3, that's where they announce everybody has their own con now, which is stupid. I hate it. I'm not paying 1 million tickets for something, so I'll just sit home and I'll just let people leak it to me.
Good, Grandma. But yeah, I mean, especially, people just want to, see the comic side of things. Again, I think Comic-Con's gone to, movies, TV.
Yeah, Comic-Con, no, there's no artist out. There's like a very small artist alley and all that stuff now. It's just very, I was over it in 2018, pretty sure. So I can only imagine what it is now.
I know. The prices, the crowds. I'm like, if it were me, I'd be like, I just want to talk comics.
Yeah, if you have to I hate getting COVID's still a thing, and it's always gonna be a thing. You got bubonic plague, dengue fever. You got all this other kind of
con crud.
Exactly. Which more likely probably is COVID at this.
Well, yeah, it's mutated. Yeah. Caring for touching another human being that's not myself.
Exactly. I'll pass. But on a happier note, we've got a Chuck Dixon book, so that'll make
yes,
at least one person we know happy and one person furious. Nobody told Justin.
Oh my God, Noel Tate was on fire last. Well, he popped in real quick because there was one episode we were talking about. You can see Baroness's thong in one of the comics, and that now every month, Noel's like, any thong? I'm like, oh, holy crap, Noel. So
that whale tail scares me.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, why Noel likes the thong, right?
Booty looks good all the time.
So, all right. So yes, 2 issues. Detective 714 and 715. Detective Comics 714 from October 1997. A World for Burning. I think that's a little.
There's a pill for that.
Oh my. Writer, of course, yes. Signal of Doom mascot Chuck Dixon. Penciler Graham Nolan. Inker Eduardo Barado. Colorist.
The usual suspects.
Yes. Colorist Gloria Vasquez and Android Images. Letterer John Costanza.
Can't stand you.
Editors Scott Peterson and Darren Vincenzo. Oh yeah, did you see? Starting in the fall, they're like mixing up. All the books are getting new creative teams. Detective Tom Taylor is jumping from Nightwing to Detective. So
good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who's getting Nightwing?
Oh yeah, me and Christian were talking about that. That is, hold on. Again, it always trying to tip on my tongue too. Yeah, Titans and Nightwing are getting new teams here. Dan Waters and is writing, and Dexter Soy is doing art.
Interesting artistic choice, literally.
Dan Waters, who did that recent Azrael's miniseries.
Yes, I am aware.
I know.
That's an interesting artistic choice.
I know. Then John Layman and Pete Woods on Titans. That's all right.
Getting some fresh faces, shaking some things up so they can cut pay us. And
Oh, my. Yes.
No tea, no shade. That's just what I see. If I see something, I say something.
And then we're getting thick absolute Batman.
Donkey. Not even thick, it's donkey.
Oh, my. All right. Firefly watches Batman and Robin burn, but then Lynn's dream is interrupted by the sound of a knocking door.
Same, bud, at this point, especially that Batman and Robin book. It's like, just be a goddamn father, Bruce.
He was watching Batman burn, and there was a knock at the door, so he had to zip his pants up.
Ray?
Oh!
What be for Ray?
Oh, my.
Rumpy Pumpy.
But he loves to play, with his hands.
One deck, two deck. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it looks like he's skiing if he's doing two decks. I know.
The Hard Master.
All right. The person knocking is the landlord who wants Linz to shut up. We are all the landlord. All right. Garfield Linz had nowhere to hide except a hotel for criminals.
John Wick, is that you?
As the landlord would take any criminal in as long as they pay the rent. Cue the guy from the Spider-Man movies. Rent. Elsewhere in Gotham City, Montoya and Bullock arrest a man for drunk driving, and a federal warrant appears in their database. They deliver the man...
Confirmed Gotham is not in Florida.
They deliver the man whose name is Wiley Dalbert to a couple of FBI agents. As the feds take the man into their car, a flash of light blinds all of them, and when the light fades, Delbert is gone.
Garfield and Dalbert, and what the hell are we reading, bro? This is like some shit out of the 40s.
I know. I was going to say, Alien Abduction, the X-Files was still on the air.
The bad seat.
Oh, my.
I said what I said. Fight me, X-File nerds. I dare you.
Oh, my.
I dare you. I don't even think Mulder and Scully were actually even on the X-Files in 97.
That's true.
At least one of them was missing, I'm pretty sure.
At least one, maybe both, yes.
Fight me, nerd.
All right, down, Honey Badger, down. All right.
All right. Don't talk X-Files. It's still a tender spot.
All right. No X-Files, kids. No Snickers. No nothing. All right. Maybe Kelly Thompson can redeem the Snickers thing.
Watch them put half-page ads on that fucker. I'll definitely lit.
Nah, I think they've learned their lesson there. What are you kidding? No one's
DC learned their lesson?
No, they didn't learn, but no one's advertising in comics except the comics themselves, so I don't think you have to worry about them. Later, Batman and Robin go to the scene to discover what happened in the case. Meanwhile, Delbert enters the Hotel for Criminals looking for a room. Delbert gives the landlord a sheaf of dollars, and he is allowed to stay. The landlord goes up again to throw out Garfield Linz and make place for the new tenant. Delbert notices Lin's pyromaniac tendencies and decides to pay the landlord another sum so he could leave his own room and stay elsewhere for a couple nights. Delbert offers Linz to work together as partners. Meanwhile, Batman and Robin...
arsonists can't be partners?
Oh, are you saying Delbert's going to get burned?
Burn.
Real bad.
Here's some ointment, kid, because you just got burned.
Some aloe, something, some silver.
Meanwhile, Batman and Robin discover Delbert's identity, but the information isn't enough to learn why he is wanted by the FBI, and much less how he disappeared from 4 highly trained officers and Bullock.
Poor
Montoya and Bullock search the city for Delbert, and they are told by some witnesses that Delbert was seen at a different place the time he disappeared. Bullock gets mad, thinking that the people weren't being serious, and decides to let Montoya handle the questioning. Bullock goes to a parking lot to smoke when an officer from the Denver Police Department named John Jones calls him. Officer, I say more.
Martian Manhunter is so unserious, just so unserious.
He's a Oh my. Detective, I call him more of a manhunter.
Not those kind of men. Yeah.
No, not the Lilith Hellfire variety, for the Justin variety. No.
Not the Wally's parent variety either.
No. Yeah, no. Jones is looking for Delbert as well and asks Bullock a few questions. When Montoya reaches Bullock, Jones had left without Bullock noticing. Shortly after... Boy, a lot of people in Gotham do that. Shortly after...
I mean, it's Gotham. You got to.
Oh, yeah. Almost as if he has access to teleporter technology like someone else in Gotham. No, he just turned invisible. Shortly after, Delbert is at the Gotham Library searching for some books, and the librarian is curious about Delbert's old books request and appearance.
Yeah, this is pre 9/11 because they check all your library shit now. They would have caught him for sure back then if that was the case. Sad but true, kids. Sad but true. But
his appearance.
But still support your local libraries.
Yes, please. Where else can you go and read books for free? Your friends ain't letting you do it. Hell, your dumbass friends probably don't even have books. Alright, but yeah. His appearance reminds her of a man she knew many years before. Meanwhile, the landlord tries to make a reservation at the Ritz-Marlton Hotel when he is taken by the security guards. After paying his...
What in the Magia is going on, bro? After
paying his reservation with Delbert's money. I don't know. I think the reservation was fine, but then when he ordered one of those hookers, I don't know. Later, Delbert and Linz plan to strike on a vault and steal the gems. Delbert tells Linz that he would meet him at a certain point in time in the future. Remember that, kids. The future. Alfred and... Oh, God. Product of its time. Alfred and Robin are discussing some possible theories of how Delbert managed to escape when Batman interrupts their discussion as there is a new lead on the case. Commissioner Gordon calls Batman to tell him that the police apprehended a man at the Ritz-Marlton for paying with cash that is dated 2 years from the present. Not even counterfeit. It's stuff the Treasury is planning to introduce.
That's like that one show that it's always the money with the time travelers. It's always the money.
Got to be like Doc Brown and carry a suitcase full of like cash from different eras. Yeah.
Exactly.
Gordon also tells Batman that the police are on their way to apprehend the source of the cash, Wiley Dalbert. Wiley Dalbert.
Journeyman.
Ahead of his time. The GCPD and John Jones arrive at the hotel in order to take Delbert into police custody. At the sight of the police, Linz and Delbert start to argue. Jones and Bullock are about to catch them when Jones feels a change in the barometric pressure, and again, the blinding light stuns them, allowing Delbert to escape. A few seconds later, a fiery explosion consumes half the building in fire. Bullock, Montoya, and the GCPD are safe, but Jones receives the impact of the explosion directly. He is burning and his clothes are completely destroyed. At that moment, Batman and Robin decide to act, but as soon as they enter the building, the floor beneath them collapses and they find themselves at the mercy of the Firefly and his flamethrower.
About damn time.
Exactly. And again, it's like, I like the first issue. It's like, you have no idea. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. That's Martian Manhunter, but if you do know, you know.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're in the arsonist. A Martian that's afraid of fire.
And yes, the FBI agents that did come to pick him up did kind of look like Mulder and Scully.
Yes, they did.
They
wouldn't be bothered with that, though. They'd be chasing Martian Manhunter.
That's true. That's true. They think he's behind it or something. Why did your ship take him? Oh, God. And Delbert was singing the song. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. Yeah.
He really likes that tapioca pudding laced with Xanax at Arkham, doesn't he?
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Bubble boo boo boo.
That's right. All right. So, any other thoughts on this one, love?
No, let's just begin at the next issue in the most Batman and Robin at the mercy of Firefly. Okay, Chuck Dixon. We know you were out hanging out with frickin' Grant doing some ayahuasca at this point.
Where's my Batman 66?
Exactly.
The most burningest is yet to come. Yes, Detective Comics 7/15, November 1997, Days of Fire, by the same team. Yes, Batman and Robin are at the mercy of Firefly. The pyromaniac was telling Batman how he would burn them, and Batman distracts Linz enough to throw a batarang at him. That gave Batman the edge he needed as he took an unconscious Robin and escaped from the burning building. The GCPD was still inside the building, but none of them were harmed. Detective John Jones was the most affected because of the explosion and the burning fire surrounding them. Almost as if he's allergic to it.
Tim sucks.
At this point, he's like a 14-year-old kid. Leave him alone.
Get it together, Timothy.
Come on, how else do you prop up Batgod? Come on. Everyone else is passing out, but Batgod. Yeah, John Jones was the most affected.
He lives for days like this. Literally.
Exactly. The fire department arrived to control the fire, and Detective Bullock took Jones to the hospital. Batman gave Robin some oxygen to make him wake up. Later, the duo decide to head back to the Batcave to heal.
Like a backhand.
Oh my! Oh boy, wake up!
A Batman, should I say?
Oh, wake up, boy! I love this scene. Alfred provides his medical knowledge to heal both of them, and while doing so, he sedates Bruce so he can rest for that night at least.
It's like giving your kid Robitussin. There you go.
I know. I love that scene. He's just
Have some NyQuil chicken. There you go.
I love how he's like, oh yeah, he gives him the shot, and Bruce like, what is this? Like antibiotics, just so that the burns don't get infected. And Bruce just passes out. He's like, maybe a sedative. Tim's like, oh, he's gonna be so bad, and Alfred's like, yo, I'm trembling. He's like, yeah, let's see him watch.
Even Bruce is not above a spanking from Alfred, so
Oh my. Alfred's like, what's he gonna do? Wash his own underwear? Yeah, okay.
So what's he gonna do? Fire me? He was like, well, he has fired you a couple of times. It just hasn't stuck, to be fair.
I think Alfred's quit more and he's been fired.
He quit a few times.
What's the worst gonna happen? He's gonna wash his own clothes and make his own food? Oh God.
Oh dear heavens.
Dearie me. I think Ray's getting excited now. I think Ray's playing with the deck right now. The next day at
That's DECK.
Yes, kids. Ray plays games. Oh, and thank you, everyone. Was it as of yesterday? I think we are at 500 YouTube subscribers. So thank you.
And why aren't we live streaming to the app yet?
I gotta figure it out. All right.
Get yourself a handy dandy iPad, I guess. I don't know.
Well, kids. That's Lil Hellfire's pep talk. I'm getting the back end. All right. The next day at the GCPD headquarters, Jones appeared looking for Bullock. The doctor said that he suffered some second-degree burns, but Jones seems to be fine. He asked to see Commissioner Gordon, and he was told that Gordon was busy with the police partner. Jones knew that Gordon was talking to Batman about the Delbert case, and he decided to enter the commissioner's office. He proved...
Go invisible, bro. Eavesdrop.
Well, again...
He's got the best power set. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he
just doesn't use it right.
Well, he's Superman, but he can shapeshift and he can go invisible. Yeah.
Well, technically, Superman can kind of sort of shapeshift slightly.
Is that some Silver Age crap?
Technically, it is. It might even be Golden Age, to be honest.
We know. He had a giant ant head. We know.
God. No, we will not talk about that. You saved that for Electric Mullet, bud. I'm not talking about that.
That's before our time. And soon the return of Justin for our 3-part Exile. Check that out. I love it. It's like, oh, John, I've worked with... I know him. He provided Gordon with a profound more information about Wally Dalbert. As soon as Gordon was distracted, both Jones and Batman had disappeared, leaving Gordon angry and alone. So the little
What's new?
The little Hellfire. Okay. Batman knew the truth about Jones and his identity. Well, duh, JLA's out. Batman knew that Jones was in fact Martian Manhunter. The pair went to the jewelry store that Delbert would strike at, and Linz was heading there too to make Delbert pay for betraying him. Delbert appeared inside the jewelry safe out of nowhere, but when Martian Manhunter was waiting for him inside it, when Jones captured...
As you do.
When Jones captured Delbert, they went out of the safe just to face Firefly and his flamethrower. Batman appeared with a fireproof bat suit and knocked Firefly down, but Delbert managed to escape again, disappearing from sight. Batman asked Jones for an explanation, and the Martian told him that Delbert was a scientist that unveiled the secret of the neutrino, allowing him to travel backwards in time, so he knew everything that would happen because he lived the events in reverse order.
Suck it, Eobard.
And then at the Gotham Library, the librarian is shocked to see a picture of Delbert in an old book showing him as the founder of that same library. So the thief got away.
Smoking that good stuff.
Oh yeah, and then yes, there is a reference to some Al Pacino movie. Because of the release date of this issue, the movie could be The Devil's Advocate.
That does get Chuck Dixon.
Well, one of the security guards said it sucks, so unless
If you know, you know.
Unless Chuck Dixon didn't like it, because one of the security guards said, "Yeah, that sucks." All right, thoughts. I don't know if the whole backwards thing works, where it's like, oh yeah, because they said he's from the future. I don't know how, I don't know how far in the future, they didn't say, but I'm like, would that really have been written down in historical records where Firefly was hiding out and just the little details?
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, with all the multiverses and omnipotent beings and things like that, maybe, like, it's the DC universe. You just don't know. Like, things that seem insignificant to us could be significant to the Legionnaires, for instance.
That's true, yeah. And again, there's no one future, especially in comics. It's all possible futures. Yeah, I get it.
Speaking of that, Nightwing made a weird nod to old continuity that I'm still confused about.
Oh, how so?
Nightwing 116, I was just like, okay? That was like 3 continuities ago, I think.
What? Which thing are you talking about?
Just all of it. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Tom Taylor loves it. Like, I'm just like, bro, can we just focus on the future? Like, what are we doing with Heartless? I don't care about all this fan service crap. Just get what is going on. This is making Nightwing look bad.
I know, but he only has 2 more issues.
Is he going to resolve it? I don't know if that can actually be resolved.
Well, it's going to have to, I think. I thought maybe you were talking about
Unless we get a... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I thought you were going to say something. Are you talking about reversing the theme and who puts on that Nightwing suit at the end?
Yeah.
I said...
he looks awful.
Well, I told Kristen, I said, is there going to be some scene in the last Tom Taylor's last issue where Dick's shaking hands with Nightwing, being like, "Oh, thanks for thanks for clearing my name, Nightwing."
It doesn't work the other way around. Like, Bruce is
that's what I said.
He's not ashamed.
That's what I said. If it was for real, people would see him swinging around and be like, "Man, test that man. I think he's
can't do one Dick Grayson kick. Flip nothing."
You're calling him the calling him the Steven Seagal of the Bat Family.
You just know the Bat Kids got a group chat. Look at his ass. He looks awful. He's not fooling nobody.
I know. If you really wanted to go
Jamie, go get your dad, bro.
I know. If you really wanted to do the look, I mean, Jason is right there. Maybe Tim, but Jason would physically fill the bill. No, I said everyone at Bloodhaven's going to be like, man, we better start testing Nightwing for steroids, Dude's looking swole.
Steroids, human growth hormone.
I'm just waiting.
All the PEPs.
Mm-hmm. Oh my lord. Okay, Ray's going to grab onto that. He'd be like, yes, Batman's on roids. He has a tiny penis. Yes.
I mean, we all know that he was addicted to Venom.
It was just a really nice package. It's a lot of meat.
Steroids do not give you a nice package at all.
I know. Well, I said I hope we get a funny scene next episode where Bruce is doing something as Nightwing and Barbara's in his ear saying, "Crack a joke, crack a joke." No, yes, crack a joke. Damn it, smile. That's what he does. Smile.
No, he should have put the disco costume on. Bro.
Oh, I know, but that'd be calling too much attention because they could have been wearing that in a long time.
I know. That suit is not good for Bruce at all.
But no, I didn't even say anything to Kristen, but I was starting to get some bad Bruce Timm vibes because Bruce is stripping on that rooftop and Barbara's standing there. I'm like, no. No.
Yeah, no, I don't think Tom Taylor would.
No. Yeah, no. Especially since Dick and Barbara.
He's a little overly aware of what the fandom likes and dislikes, I feel like. is his weakness. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that influences him a lot.
And again, Dick and Barbara are
And
still
choices.
together. I don't think Bruce is that much.
Small miracles.
Bruce isn't that big of a.
Small miracles.
I don't think Bruce is that big of a scumbag.
This Bruce is absolutely. This continuity's Bruce. He's an asshole.
Most of the time, but Tom Taylor's really been writing like that father-son relationship, so I don't think Bruce
It's
in this book
one-sided.
would do that. Wow. Well, he is better than Batman, so.
Exactly.
Uh,
But I guess he's gonna have to retract that since he's jumping ship to the big book.
well, detective.
The big book, exactly.
Oh yeah. But I thought you liked the Dick Grayson side of the story. He leaves town with his dog and moves up into the mountains.
It's not gonna stick, so what do I care?
What?
We were actually gonna go and just run away with the dog forever, and he'd be somewhere else other than Bloodhaven. I think it's time for a venue change, personally, but.
I mean, new team they might. Well, I don't think.
I actually kind of hated it. It gave me Oliver and Felicity riding away into the sunset. Like, I just like it.
What? Him leaving town?
And taking the dog and going into the mountains.
Oh, well.
I don't like those.
Well, he's on a quest to, not be afraid of heights anymore.
Babes, that's, like, come on. You know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
It's time for, he needs a refresher. I feel like he's done everything he can do with this character. It's okay, babes. You can go.
Come on, Lilith. I'm setting you up. What's the best man? A dead man.
That's not true.
Oh.
Unless you're in the will.
Oh my. No, I mean, I'm sorry. What's the best man? An artificial man.
Exactly. There you go.
Scream it!
Team powered. Powered.
Oh my. Hydraulic grumpy pumpy, yes.
Rumpy pumpy.
Sex on the mind.
But like, it's time for Tom Taylor to go.
Well, he is. And two more, yeah.
It's felt like he's been wrapping it up for like the last 16 issues, if I'm being honest.
It's been,
Come on, bro. Stop dragging your feet.
It's been a few years. And again, I feel bad for all these writers because, again, I mean, Tom Taylor's been there for a while. I mean, his run's been interrupted by Fear State and Night Terrors.
That's just part of the business now. I don't think
I know.
anybody.
I know.
It is what it is. You knew what you were getting into at that point.
He's fine. He's fine. He steered with it. He did.
It's just, I feel like to me, it feels like he feels like he's done all he can do. He's just been dragging it, just waiting on that next assignment. I'm just interested to see what he does next and what the next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean,
because he got dropped. Like when he took over Nightwing, it was in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really have to do too much.
In a good place, as in Rick Grayson was going.
Exactly. Small miracles,
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I didn't mind it that much.
Mm-mm.
People over exaggerate that thing.
What? Rick Grayson? How dare you?
We've had worse.
Well, it was such a mess because it's like the original writer who came on to do it left like pretty early on, and then they had like brought in. I think they brought in Fabian for a few issues, and then eventually it went to like Dan Jurgens and stuff, who like basically had to like come up with an ending for that.
Yeah.
Which
I've seen worse fumbles in the Nightwing runs. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but again, it was just, like I said, it was just set up to fail because, again, the guy who came up with the idea pretty much left after, like, the first issue or two.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you get too big for your britches, and executives don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, but you know what else was out this week? We're getting closer. Catwoman 67 came out this week.
I know.
2 more months.
I love this cover. This cover's so good.
Oh, my God. We're going to have a bunch of parties coming
I
up.
wish the art looked like that on the inside.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, you like the purple suit being back?
I like the purple suit on the cover.
Well, yeah.
No, I don't mind the purple suit. It makes her distinct to me, and also gives me Huntress vibes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is one of her better suits. And again, 90s or so.
Mouse ears.
Oh, yeah, anything's better than mouse ears. So, yeah, are we going to have a good party, a 69 party when this hits 69?
What else are we reviewing with that one? Like, it's just, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see what's out around that time, but I thought we were going to do a special episode on that. Yeah, we'll see what else.
Yeah, we're doing a special episode, absolutely. But also, like, because Teeny's not writing that one, right? 68's her last one?
Hold on, let me look this up.
I thought I felt like 69 she was not right.
Let me see, because she doesn't want to go along with the gag. I think that's solicited now. Everyone else gets it. Oh, yeah. Looks like Catwoman 69 is going to be, oh god, how do you pronounce her name? Torin Gronbeck, the one who was writing Venom along with Al taking turns writing that Venom with Al Ewing.
Yeah.
She's writing it, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, our party will be a farewell to Teeny and a welcome to the new writer.
Mm-hmm.
And just all things Catwoman, modern Catwoman. It's been a pretty good run. It's been a solid run.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing, yeah, they're going to be again. It's the October. That's when all the shakeups are going on. So I think they're going to be the new creative team. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
for me, it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and I mean they don't necessarily have to do it, but I mean it's nice. Once again, we're getting another.
No, I feel like they do because they probably want to renumber it.
But I mean, it's just
after that, probably get it to 75.
Yeah, but it is nice that we got another female writer.
Yeah.
Which we've pretty much had since the beginning here. Oh my, they know what they know what they're doing. Episode 69, new suits, showing some cleavage.
Yep, give me Halle Berry.
Big old whip is back. Yep. Don't say that.
I hope that's not indicative of anything. Well, hey, that movie turned 20 this year. By the way, we should probably watch it. Talk about it.
Didn't we talk about that on Worst Superhero Movie?
Well, that is on Patreon behind a paywall. What we can do is we can watch it with the sound off and just talk shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We can Masterpiece 3000 that motherfucker.
So where are we going to do that? Are we going to do that here? Are we going to do that on Salty and Petty?
Wherever.
Well, I was going to say.
I don't think you have room over here.
Gotta make room.
Mr. OCD Calendar Man. You get Calendar Man shit, but you're Calendar Man.
Hey. Not only are me,
and we appreciate you, Phil.
Not only is it just me and Justin, but also I learned this week also, Mr. Tyler Patrick's already plotting Krypton Report into at least 2025. So I don't want to hear it.
Of course he is.
Well, yeah, because next year he's like, that movie's coming out. So
and podcast nerds.
Oh yeah, with Lilith, we're the only nerds here. Okay. Nerd. No, I was gonna say, should we do that for a big anniversary episode on Salty and Petty?
No. I will not put anybody else but you through it. I'm sorry.
Here's some kitty litter for you. Oh yeah, well, we'll do that somewhere. Oh man, we're gonna do that, but wait.
Somebody rudely reminded me of that literally today, so I felt like I had to bother you and let you know that as well.
Okay.
As a threat.
We'll do it this year sometime, I promise. We already did episode 69.
Yes.
All right, so what else? Oh, Batman Superman World's Finest was out this week also.
Indeed it was.
Number 29. Oh yeah, did you see that announcement? Mark Waid's going to be doing a 12-issue Batman and Robin year one.
Yeah.
About Bruce and Dick's early days.
So starting to feel like Wolverine in between the pages, but at least it's Mark Waid.
Yeah, at least it's Mark Waid. Yeah. Which again, I mean,
all I can say is like, at least it's not somebody I don't like.
Yeah, I think they're learning there because I mean, all of a sudden it seems like they're handing a lot of stuff to Mark Waid. So, oh, did you see? I don't know if that's starting in October too. I think they're going once again. I mean, Will had to chill over this. Action Comics is going weekly again soon here, but it's
Warriors, prepare your statements.
But I think
anytime Action Comics goes weekly, nothing good can come of it. Nothing.
No. But again, I think they said, what is it? It's gonna be Mark Waid and Mariko Tamaki. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
still,
there are good. There are good.
Something is brewing in the background that's not good for Superman. When they start making them go weekly, they're about to overexpose the fuck out of Superman.
Well, the last time they did,
that makes sense because you got to think about it. The Superman movie's like literally right around the corner.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm sure it's probably for the movie because remember the last time Action Comics went weekly was for his 50th anniversary. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I at least appreciate that they're trying to like bring him back, Superman back to his prominence, and not just resting everything on Batman.
Yeah, if only we could only have 2 Bat books, that would be great. Because what the hell is Dark Knights of Steel All Winter #1? Like,
isn't that more
also Tom Taylor, by the way?
Isn't that more that medieval shit?
It is, but it's a #1, and I was looking at the comic book, and it's elsewhere too, but I'm just like.
That's the other thing. Then we're pumping out like a bunch of Batman Elseworlds and stuff. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like, babes, read that room.
Yeah, again, instead of 50 bad books, well, again, all those absolute books are coming out. Maybe pull back on some of the bad books, or give some characters who haven't had a book in recent years some book, a new title.
Hey, Aquaman, how you doing?
Yeah. Hello, Red Hood.
Hey, Martian Manhunter, nice to meet you.
Yeah, we need a good John Jones book. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many people.
Yeah, honestly, I need a Bizarro book. I'm just gonna be so real.
We need the Outlaws back. We need
it.
that Dark Trinity of the Red Hood and the Outlaws.
We do. We really do. But they've forgotten all about that.
I know.
That's as dead as Batman Incorporated. But sorry to be the one to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
At least give us the Red Hood back with him and Roy. Jeez, something. Give me something.
Yes. Yeah. Who else could get a book? Hell, you have 20 Flashes. You could do another Flash book, like we were doing.
We should just do a Flash family anthology at this point.
Yeah, like that.
I feel like no one writer wants to pick between all. I feel like everybody wants to do something. Like they're always trying to write in one of the other Flash fam, low key on it. So I'm just just make
have a main Flash book, and then do something like Batman Brave and the Bold, where you can do stories about any speedster.
Yeah.
Every month.
I feel like a lot of the writers feel stymied right now with that, so I'm just just do it. Somebody pitch it to the executive editor of that house, whoever owns Flash, and just say, hey man, probably be really cool if we did a Flash family anthology book, bro.
Fine, people. Me and Lilith will will this into existence too.
Oh, let me go. Well, next full moon, I'll put it on the list for manifesting.
Oh Lord, her and her Wiccan friends are going to go into the woods and manifest this.
A baby's got to do what a baby's got to do, Phil.
Well, it's not killing, but Lil sacrifices a lot of virgins, but they don't leave her house virgins. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what virgin blood means, but sure.
Oh my! No,
it literally means that your blood hasn't been used in a spell previously.
Yeah.
That's what it actually means. Fun fact.
And I'm just kidding. Lilith has no use for virgins. She's like, they don't know what the F they're doing.
Exactly. That's a guy thing. That's a weird, creepy guy thing.
I've had one or two. I mean,
Hashtag patriarchy. Yay.
Yeah. Hey, all it's cracked up to be. All right.
Yeah, I can't believe that was such a small week.
I know there wasn't any
Comic-Con week. Marvel was really light too. Image, meanwhile, put out so many books.
Yeah.
None of the main books, though, really, except for G.I. Joe was probably.
G.I. Joe Real American Hero 308 was out. Destro #2 was out. Rat City by Erica Schultz was out. So.
Oh, was out this week?
Yeah. I was like, what was it? Was it #4? It's like, I can't believe we're at 4 already.
Yeah.
It's been going by quick. In a good way.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I want to know what Justin thought of it. Have you already done Marvel Tales for the week?
We are recording it tomorrow night. We're going to talk about it because it'll fit in perfectly because we're doing part 1 of Atlantis Attacks. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes, so it'll fit in perfectly. Yes.
I might try to pop in, but I'll probably.
Oh, hot date. I think that's our second one tomorrow, so it might not be till 10 o'clock. So. Oh my! She's getting dinner and a show, kids. No comment. Remember, I thought you were abstaining for the marathon. Anger gives you power.
I am.
Anger gives you power.
It does. It does.
Certain forms of frustration give you power.
It's not frustrating to be put on.
Oh my!
People, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
It's fine.
I mean, like I said, it's giving me time to work on my robot.
Oh my! Calling the rest of us nerds. Listen to that. I don't need sex. I can build a robot.
Call me Victoria Von Doom. I don't know.
Oh my lord! But I have nothing but love for our AI overlords.
Exactly.
I'll be your spokesman on any podcast you'd like me to be.
They do their own podcasting.
Skynet.
AI is a little out of control right now.
Skynet is
that on Salty and Petty.
Skynet is great, so great. All right. So, anything else? I guess I should have had the schedule up. Hey-oh. What?
Nothing.
I didn't open the schedule. What are you laughing at?
You don't have it memorized?
Yeah, I have a whole year memorized. Dumbass.
Come on, Rain Man.
Well. Next one is 191. 191. If you add 1 plus 9 plus 1, that's 11. And
Uh-oh. You said 9 and 11 together.
all right. Well,
video has been demonetized.
Well, next week.
Sorry.
Jeez. Well, next week Lilith won't be here because Justin will be here to talk Azrael with me. As we talk Azrael plus the question number 1.
Don't tell me what I will and won't be doing.
Well, we already recorded it, so you ain't going to be there. I know for a fact. She's afraid, kids. Watch, she won't show up. All right, and then in 2 weeks, Lilith will be back to talk
Maybe. Now you don't know.
1 week of film.
I might just sleep in, Phil.
I know.
It'll be the first time. Ain't going to be the last time.
Too busy playing with robots. Yes, 1 week of...
Raising 3 kids and 5 dogs, I'll have you know, sir.
I know. I said it before, I'll say it again. She has a rough life. All right. She has flea collars on all of them. All right. So, yes, when Lilith returns, we'll do a week of Film Freak from Batman 395, 396, and Detective Comics 562.
How deep did you have to dig for Film Freak?
I mean, pretty much. I think that might be one of his only appearances, like those 3 issues, because then I think he really doesn't show up a lot after that, and then Bane snaps his neck at the beginning of Nightfall. So
yeah, it's like, who even remembers Film Freak?
That's what I'm saying. Is the canonist of cannon fodder. I mean, he got killed. No one really gave a crap. And then the 2 weeks after that, Lilith will convince me, why is Calendar Man not cannon fodder?
Guys, this is your time to rise up. All 10 of us Calendar Man fans. Let's go.
Maybe get some reinforcements from the Killer Moth segment.
I don't think they have crossover, unfortunately.
I know. Well, they did work together in that Shadow of the Bat.
Yeah.
That's probably about it. All right, so yeah, kids, send us your thoughts on the stuff we talked tonight, the upcoming stuff, any of the new DC, any of the Bat books coming out in October. So yeah, sure.
If you want to drop what you heard at Comic-Con, what you're excited about, go ahead and drop that too.
Yes. So send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail.
That thing scares me every time, bro. I'm like, who the hell's coming on the podcast?
Dearie me, it's Ray.
You just see another one pop up in the middle of the screen at the bottom. It's like,
She's like
I'm
that.
old and frightened.
She's like, that big red thing scares me. As long as it's not purple, hello. All right. So yeah, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new Capes and Lunatics merch, or be hipsters, or get the old stuff like hipsters like Ray and Lilith. Again, Lilith Hellfire demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Yes, please don't let us become that metaphorical young girl dancing in the club before it's burned down by Firefly, or we get tipped, or we get ones in the RG.
For heaven forbid, Firebug.
That's true. Or we get ones in our G-string that are from 2 years in the future.
She looks like she was just working a
I'll wait.
stripper pole down at Divas.
Oh, that's true. All I can do is wait. That's right.
Bury that sucker in the backyard for 2 years. You'll be all right.
The money, kids, not the thong. All right. And of course...
No judgments.
That's the black magic. That's where that black magic comes from. All right, and of course, you can always please subscribe to our Patreon. Lilith and I give you exclusive episodes every month just for our paying Patreon elite subscribers like Justin and Russell and
the inmates in the asylum.
That's right, and the king of Ray Plays Games, playing with himself, Ray himself. And Moz. So, July episode, we're going to talk about our road trip to HersheyCon, where we met such luminaries as D.G. Chichester, Mr. Mark Waid. The aforementioned Mr. Mark Waid. And we saw that giant totem pole that was Jim Shooter. And again, like...
He's so tall.
He's very tall. Now I know what you feel like. I'm like 6 foot. I'm like, hello, sir. And I was trying to tease everyone in Energon Universe last night. I'm like, and people were literally ripping down doors to get to the celebrity. Literally happened, kids. Yes. All right. So find it all at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. Speaking of vicious and brutal and getting burned, Lilith Hellfire, where can people talk to you?
Oh, you won't get burned with me. I don't know what the rest of y'all are doing, but if you just want to hang out on TikTok, find me, Lilith Hellfire 69. You can friend me on Facebook, Instagram, or Threads.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Try to donkey punch me now, bitch.
What are we doing for 200? It's right around the corner.
I keep telling you, I swear. Batman 89.
I keep asking.
Batman 89 with Justin. With her old pal the Owl.
I do edibles. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's right. I do have I do know someone in my life who did a lot of marijuana as a teenager who has no memory now. So, all right. So yeah. Oh man, that's right. It's only like what 9 more episodes.
It's just for everybody else who's wondering that couldn't remember too.
Yes, Batman 200 kids with all the hosts of We Are the Night will be there to. I think we need to do a live watch.
Ooh, yes.
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Without asking, at least.
That's right, consensually.
The big finish.
Speaking of,
I don't think those were jazzy.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Thank you for joining us, everyone who's not Ray. Again, Justin will be there next. What?
Ray's not gonna hear this.
I know. All right, thank you for joining us. Next week, Justin will be back to talk to Azrael, and then in 2 weeks, Lilith and I will discuss Film Freak. We get closer and closer to episode 200. Maybe.
Bingo cards every time I ask.
I was going to say, maybe at the end of every upcoming episode, I'll have to remind the audience and you what we're doing. Kids, it's not.
I won't ask you until episode 195, I promise.
Kids, it's not the edibles. She's getting old.
No, it's definitely that.
Tattoo it on some.
That's homemade.
If I tattooed it on some 25-year-old's ass, you'd remember. All right, kids. Until next time, join us same bat time.
Send that channel.
We are the night. The Batman Podcast.
Batman Podcast.
Burn, baby, burn.